All right, let's review proportional relationships, and we got to start by talking about how we find unit rates. A unit rate is the kind of rate where the denominator is 1. For example, $25 per hour means $25 for every 1 hour. As a fraction, you could write that as $25 over 1 hour. So let's put that to use. With this problem, it says after 3 hours of work, Elena was paid $75. How much was she paid per hour? So how would I set up this work? Well, some teachers teach this differently. A lot of teachers will teach start setting up a fraction. Now, how do I know what number goes on top, what number goes on bottom? Pay attention to the part of the words that includes the word per. I highlighted it for you here on the screen. Paid per hour. Notice how much she was paid is mentioned first to the left. So that's going to be the numerator. She was paid $75. Then is finding how much it was per hour. Whatever is to the right of the word per is the second part, which would be the denominator of your fraction, the number of hours. Now, some teachers will teach this to set it up as a division problem. In fact, the fraction bar actually means to divide. So in your calculator, if you needed to, $75 divided by 3 hours will give you the $25 per hour that I was mentioning on the previous slide. Some teachers instead will tell you that after you set up the fraction, ask yourself, how can you get the denominator to be 1? Well, to get from 3 to 1, you would have to take 3 divided by 3. And then you would take the 75 divided by 3 as well, which would give you $25 for 1 hour. You can show your work whatever way that you are most comfortable in showing it. The quickest way is to basically set up the fraction and then to divide 75 divided by 3. Let's take a look at another problem. It snowed 4 inches over a period of 8 hours. What was the average rate of snow per hour? Now, please do not think that the biggest number always goes on top or that the smaller number always goes on top. It has nothing to do with who's bigger or who's smaller. It has everything to do with the order mentioned in the word problem for the unit rate. And I highlighted it for you here. Snow per hour. The snow is first. That's the amount of inches. The hours is second. So that's the 8 hours. Again, as a division problem in your calculator, the numerator is first, 4 inches. The denominator is second, 8 hours. Yes, it matters what order you divide in. This is not going to give you the answer of 2. 4 divided by 8 is 1/2 or 0.5 inches per hour. Again, if you like setting it up, asking yourself how do you get the denominator to become 1, you can do it that way if you like. You would divide by 8, therefore you divide the numerator by 8 as well, and that gives you 1/2 of an inch per hour or for 1 hour.